Hello everyone. I'm very excited to talk to you today because what I'm about to share with you is something that completely changed my life, and I believe it can change yours too. Today I want to talk to you about something called how to make a plan to improve your English skills in 2026. And I want you to understand that learning a language is not just about memorizing words or grammar rules. It is about creating a system, a plan, a roadmap that guides you day by day, month by month toward mastery. When I was young, I didn't speak English well. I remember feeling nervous and hesitant every time I had to communicate with foreigners. It was scary. I had a dream, however, a dream to travel, to connect, and to see the world through English. That dream became my fuel, my why. And that is exactly where you must begin before you plan anything. Ask yourself, why do you want to learn English? Is it for business, for travel, for understanding knowledge from the internet? Your why must be clear. If it is not clear, then even the best plan will fail, because motivation comes from purpose, not from techniques. Once your why is strong, you need to understand that learning English is like building a house. You cannot start with the roof. You start with the foundation. That foundation is your daily habit. If you commit even just 30 minutes a day consistently, you will see massive changes over a year. But if you wait for motivation to hit every day, you will wait forever. When I started my business, I didn't wait for learning English is no different. You must commit every single day, regardless of whether you feel like it or not. This is the first lesson. Consistency beats inspiration. Now, let me share with you a method, a plan that can guide you through 2026. Imagine your year as a journey with clear stops along the way. First, divide your learning into 4 pillars: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Each pillar requires a different approach, and each strengthens the other. Listening is not just hearing words. It is training your brain to understand how the language flows. You can listen to podcasts, news, music, or even conversations in English. Make it a habit to listen every morning for at least 20 minutes while you exercise, cook, or commute. Don't just listen passively. Write down new words, repeat phrases, and try to understand the emotion behind them. This is very important because language is emotion and expression, not just words. Speaking is the hardest part for many people I know because I struggled too. Speaking requires courage. Many learners know thousands of words, but cannot speak a single sentence confidently. The key is to practice speaking every day. You can use AI tools, language partners, or even record yourself. Don't worry about mistakes. Mistakes are gold. They show where you are learning. When I first started speaking English, I made so many mistakes that people would laugh, but I never gave up. I learned from every error, every awkward sentence. Remember this: courage and persistence are more important than perfection. Reading is your next pillar. Read materials that excite you. If you love technology, read articles about tech in English. If you love business, read business news or books. The key is to read actively, not passively. Highlight words, make notes, and ask yourself, do I understand this fully? Can I explain it in my own words? Reading will expand your vocabulary and deepen your understanding of grammar and context. Don't try to memorize hundreds of words in isolation. Use context to make them live in your brain. Writing is the final pillar, but do not underestimate it. Writing consolidates what you learn. Start with small things: a diary entry, a social media post, an essay on a topic you like. Write every day, even if it is just 50 words. Over time, you will see your sentences becoming longer, your thoughts becoming clearer, and your confidence soaring. Writing also allows you to review your learning and track your growth. Once you have understood the pillars, you need to create a timeline for 2026. Divide the year into months, weeks, and even days. Plan small, realistic targets. For example, in January, you might focus on listening and vocabulary. In February, add speaking practice. In March, start reading books and writing short essays. Each month, track your progress. Reflection is critical. Ask yourself, am I improving? What is working? What is not working? Adjust your plan accordingly. The most successful people are not those who stick blindly to a plan. They are those who adapt intelligently while maintaining discipline. Immersion is the secret weapon. Surround yourself with English in every possible way. Change your phone and social media apps to English. Watch movies and shows in English without subtitles. Think in English. Speak to yourself in English. Even dream in English if you can. When I learned business, I immersed myself in reading, talking, and negotiating every day. And that immersion accelerated my learning far beyond formal lessons. The brain learns fastest when it is constantly exposed. Technology can help, but discipline matters more. Use apps, AI tutors, and online courses. But if you are not consistent, tools will not save you. Set reminders, track your hours, and hold yourself accountable. Celebrate small wins like successfully finishing a podcast without translation or writing a full paragraph without mistakes. Those small victories accumulate, building momentum and confidence. Finally, mindset is everything. Do not fear mistakes. Do not compare yourself to others. Everyone learns at a different pace. What matters is your daily effort, your persistence, and your belief that improvement is possible. Remember my life. When I started Alibaba, I failed dozens of times before success. Learning English is similar. Each mistake, each challenge is a step closer to fluency. If you commit to this plan with patience, dedication, and passion, by the end of 2026, you will not just improve your English skills, you will transform the way you think, communicate, and see opportunities in the world. English will become not just a language, but a bridge to new knowledge, new connections, and a new life. And now, as we come to the end of this journey, I want you to remember one thing above all: your English learning journey is not just about words, grammar, or exams. It is about growth, opportunity, and becoming a better version of yourself. If you follow the plan we talked about today, setting a clear why, building daily habits, focusing on listening, speaking, reading, and writing, immersing yourself fully, using technology wisely, and embracing mistakes as lesson, you will see results that go far beyond language skills. By committing to this plan in 2026, you are not just improving English. You are training your mind, building your discipline, and opening doors to opportunities that you never imagined. Remember, every small step counts. Every sentence you speak, every paragraph you write, every word you learn is a brick in the foundation of your future. The path will not always be easy. And there will be moments of doubt, frustration, and mistakes. But do not fear them. Those moments are your teachers guiding you toward mastery. Believe in yourself. Stay consistent and embrace the journey with passion. Because in the end, the person who succeeds is not the one who starts first or even the one who has the most talent, but the one who never stops trying, never stops learning, and never gives up. So start today, commit fully, and make 2026 the year that changes your English and your life forever. Music, if you love this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to get daily motivation video, Dar Motivation. I worked every single day learning from mistakes, speaking to people I didn't know, trying ideas that seemed crazy.